Happy Friday, everybody.
We are here. We're ready.
Happy effing Friday, and I got a present for you all.
What's
it's
your
a
present?
thought. Ooh. It's the thought I had last episode. The thought... Now that's a lot of pressure. No, the thought I had was... I'm thinking about how much they're leaning into like the Sonya Gundham thing. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering... I don't want this to be the case, and I don't really think it is. I'd say there's a 30% chance that we still get our suicide this round because when Gundham dies, Sonya like jumps in with him or like kills herself as well.
That seems too ridiculous.
It does seem ridiculous, but
yeah, there hasn't been enough lead up to get something like that.
I don't think so, and I'm just trying to put pieces together as to why they're... I guess just to make it more tragic when Gundham dies.
Because now I'm thinking that there's like a working together business.
Right.
Oh, you think they
going on
collabed?
between the two of them?
If
yeah.
anything. But I think that honestly the tragedy is the hamsters are going to die.
Wait, actually that would make sense because the line Gundham says was like, to murder for your own needs is despicable. I wouldn't do that. So maybe he was murdering to save Sonya.
Yeah, but how would Nekomaru be threatening Sonya?
I don't think he would. I think it's just starvation. And they figured that Nekomaru was the most likely target.
Oh, I forgot they were starving.
Yeah.
They're really
Okay,
hungry.
let's do it.
All right. Sensor
That's
should
good.
only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode? Yeah, you'd know.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right? I see. So that's how... However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
That's where you're wrong. That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Oh, throwing shade.
Silence, pest!
Oh, what?
Oh, don't...
I didn't even say anything. And now you're calling me a pest?
Be nice. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be?
Are we gonna guess Chiaki's idea?
Maybe. Maybe we'll confirm her. Honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sounds good.
It's
It's the wire.
probably. Yeah. Or broken doorknob. One of
The
the
hammer don't make no sense, though.
Nope.
Go find out about that later.
All right.
If you arrange it in a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Oh, she's definitely trying to distract.
Sonya?
Isn't it about time we we talked about the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor? The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious. That's right.
That confirm.
Yeah,
Nice.
consent. Hey, Fuyuhiko, you're onto something, my man.
Nice. That was a lot, too.
Yeah. Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire. Isn't that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru? The tip of the wire was tied in a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair. That's right. He was suspended in midair. Ah! You just said that, Sonya. The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob of the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
he's even
sad.
sleeping.
And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
I like that his robot still has snot bubbles.
Yeah. Although that doesn't make any sense as far as him being like completely still.
No, it doesn't.
That's right. He was so well hung.
Oh,
Kind of like...
so someone did steal
Someone
his
did
dick.
Someone
steal
stole
his penis.
You better not finish that sentence!
We did. I'm sorry, we did
Yeah, we
it.
did. We
finished
did it
this
on
sentence.
our end.
In the comments, let us know which of the classmates you think is well hung. Which
What?
one Monokuma
No,
was referring to.
don't. It's not. Ooh. Gross.
Gross, Jeff. Ew, gross.
Oh,
Ew.
come on.
Kazuichi, I'm 9.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death. Oh shit.
Oh.
Kazuichi, really?
Yeah.
Where you coming from, boy?
Yeah, where'd you come from?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you could make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how did you get him to fall?
I mean, obviously the doorknob broke, right?
Because even if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall. Yeah, I think you're right.
This is the hill you want to die on, Kazuichi? Really?
Come on, Kazuichi.
Right.
Yeah, but the doorknob was fine. So
Well, no, 'cause it
he
was-
does have a point.
No, it was broken off,
Broken
though. So, like,
doorknob.
obviously the doorknob broke and then he fell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But isn't he saying that you'd have to break the doorknob?
Even if they suspended him, how would you fall? There's no one to push him off. There's no... You can't do that.
Oh, this one's really easy. Oh, really? Okay.
Crosswords duel.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah.
That's not the best face, Haji.
Doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
But Nekomaru fell on his own.
Yeah, it doesn't contradict it.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode. If he was sleeping, there's no way. Hey, you're a woman.
Wait, what?
I thought he said it was a... He... What?
Sorry, I'm breaking these too quickly.
It's cool.
Which one's the...
Maybe he
broken
said
doorknob?
something about man.
Yeah, thanks,
Hey, man.
Kazuichi. I think I figured out how the killer dropped Nekomaru. All right, if I use that evidence. All right. Fell on his own? Nope,
Oh.
that's not it.
Okay, what are you even saying? Yeah, I'm not the type of coward to get thrown off by a messed up remark like that.
It's no use. Can't cut through his rebuttal. Over time. Fell on his own. Should still been
been
sleep
sleep
mode.
mode.
That's
Sleep mode.
correct.
If he was sleeping, there's no way.
Oh,
he
maybe
could've
that's
done
what we
that.
contradict?
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It is impossible to end
What?
this story.
It wasn't letting me slash even though I switched blades.
That's happened a bunch of times for you.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think we're missing like one simple thing about this game that sometimes
One simple
sometimes
trick
it
to win
messes
the
us
rebuttal
up.
showdown.
Yeah. And then
It's not
sometimes
letting
we
me do it again. What the hell?
I don't know.
Maybe when you get hit, you can't change.
You could look up the rules real quick.
Yeah. What the hell?
You ran out of cuts. That's why.
No, but even when I switch blades, like I'm pressing
Oh.
directions and it's not letting me.
Look up the rules.
All right. Counter slash differently based on what button is pressed. Durable.
And
Combo
in the
slash.
meantime, Meth Corner.
Backslash.
Coffee?
Yeah. Coffee. I was gonna pull
Coffees.
up questions from our
Here's-
our big boys.
Yeah, you will not. Oh, not be able to reach rebuttal until the next round. Oh, I thought each blade was limited. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, there's
Gotcha.
there's just something.
Okay.
What's this hot coffee?
Let's find.
I see. Oh, this makes so much more sense.
There we go. Fucking knew it.
Okay, I see. I thought each blade had its own sharpness. Okay.
It's all good.
Push him off. Possibly find his own. What are our blades right now?
I can't find my Meth Corner questions.
Clock's alarm
Oh,
timer.
no.
Fell on his own.
I know.
Sleep mode. Boom. Hey. Yeah.
He
What about an
wasn't-
alarm,
He wasn't
Kazuichi?
in sleep? Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
right. He woke up.
Yeah.
I see.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
I found the questions.
Cool. What do you say? Like,
Good job.
how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Oh, that's right. That's how he would struggle in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, oh boy. If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that. Even though he's a robot, he's still at the heart of a man.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Probably. Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up. The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because
In that case, I shall use my full power. Ooh!
The fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands.
Oh, because he kind of fucked it up before.
But, yeah.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
That's a cool callback.
Yeah, it is.
So we already ruined it?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower.
That's the sound of 1 million horsepower, folks. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here.
Check out my new car. It's got really good horsepower. Listen to this rev. Ready?
Rev that engine. Oh, that's some power. That's the power beneath the hood.
Oh,
right
damn,
there.
0 to 60 in no seconds at
Oh
all.
man, I want to date that boy. I want to date that boy with that car.
Do you shove an old man in your hood? What is this?
Hell yeah, that's what I love. Old man murder in a car.
My engine's powered by the dying screams of an old man. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
Let's see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
I can see nothing but little gross scrotums.
Right? I'm sorry.
It could be brains too.
It's not though.
Maybe it's not though. It's definitely balls.
It's definitely balls.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
Yeah, Beth, thanks for calling out my
You're
student hung joke, and you're like, we're surrounded by scrotums.
Oh, sorry.
I did say butts.
It's true.
Not the
Mike's
gross.
like, I also want to be gross.
I also want to be gross, but not as gross as that.
It's fine. I set the bar. You guys can play underneath it.
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Whoa, Kazuichi.
Whoa, Kazuichi.
Is that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
I guess he's a switch.
Oh, God.
Guess so.
Go for it.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why are you teasing me anymore?
That's the joke.
Oh, nothing he wants will he get?
This guy, he gets off on this.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
He hit that
Doesn't mean
pillar.
that- yeah, Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was...
Cola came out of his eyes.
Yeah, cola came out of his eyes. I mean, that's probably true, but, you know. When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Cola-iding.
Cola.
Finally! The pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why the oil was spilled all over the place.
Gundham. See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it's quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
And what about the alarm? I'm positive that alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., and if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby G.
Baby G.
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta! Or Baby G!
What did you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it out yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning. Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai-Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m. And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Yeah, so someone did tamper with the clocks.
Hell yeah, dude.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. Like a cow from its mother's guts.
Wait,
For guts.
that's not where babies come from, Jeff.
If
They
you
don't come from the inner
If
gut.
you're doing a dissection, listen, I may be the ultimate
A
breeder,
C-section.
but even some things are a mystery to me.
It's a C-section.
My mother handles the births, don't judge me. I'm just a boy. How are you... Oh, sorry, this is Gundham. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7 o'clock?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to break through this contradiction.
Yeah. Fun.
So, What will it be this time?
I'm guessing this is one that we have to like pull.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. It's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't pulled anything.
Let's see.
Still?
Or it's Radio Clock or Fuyuhiko's account.
All right.
Probably.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru... Oh, that's...
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The time the body was discovered is the
Yeah.
illusion. The killer probably did some tampering.
Just wall clock? Oh,
They
clock.
probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's not
Can't-
true.
Oh,
Radio
yeah.
clock. Hit it.
Oh,
we missed?
I shot it. That's weird.
That's gotta be it! I thought
The
it was the
alarm-
first thing they say.
Yeah, I thought that was too. But we discovered his body before 7 a.m. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so it's
to
probably
shoot
iconic.
radio clock with...
Yeah, I'm gonna recover some health though, real quick.
Sure. Nice.
Top off.
100%.
Go. Must be an illusion. Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the...
No. Akane,
Wow.
don't always trust your gut.
Your gut's wrong because you hungry, girl.
You a hungry girl. No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I wanted. That's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed. If there's no possibility that time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
That human-
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Oh,
We.
Then, well, because she's saying the girls, they went to Tai Chi.
Maybe.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I'm so ready for Sonya to be in league with Gundham.
Oh, yeah?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog fur.
Dog foot.
Dark foot.
Akane's true side has been revealed.
She's
She's a
Pee Wee Herman.
gremlin inside a human suit. This time-related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. Humans are never wrong, but clocks often are. There's no
Clocks are
mistake that
powered by
something was
batteries.
done.
Humans are powered by their souls.
What was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding
Yeah,
something.
you are, but we're
Logic
fine.
dive, maybe? Focus and think. I should be able to answer that mystery.
Oh, baby, that's gonna be a Hangman's Gambit.
No, it's got to be. Yeah, logic,
Logic
dive,
dive.
baby.
Logic dive.
All right.
What are the
bringing
big
up the meth corner?
questions?
Meth Corner?
Meth corner it up.
Finally! Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Oh,
Marine
God.
Del Mar says, or Del Mar, I never know. If you could have a character from the first game come back, who would it be?
I mean, Leon.
Oh, early boy
Obviously.
Leon.
Yeah.
Aw.
What about you, Beth?
What about me? Oh,
Uh-oh.
what's her name? His name. The sweet
Tanaka?
boy who became a computer.
Chihiro.
Oh, Chihiro.
I
Became a
miss
computer.
Chihiro.
Jeff,
That was
what
the
about
most
you?
tragic.
I mean, I like Chihiro a lot. How did you mean the others misunderstand? No, not the time in the building.
Uh-oh.
Shit. I was thinking of which
Yeah,
character.
it was
oh, wait,
right.
yes. Oh, okay. Cool. I also really liked Mondo, and I hated the reason that he murdered Chihiro.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted them to be friends. Because, like,
Yeah.
they were starting to get buddy-buddy, and then Chihiro was like, I'm actually a boy, and Mondo was like, ah, fuck, gotta kill you. And I didn't want that.
Gotta kill
Taka
you.
was also great. Like, Taco, Mondo, and Chihiro should have, like,
So Jeff
gone
wants
on.
all of the characters to come
I
back.
want all of
Sounds
us to
like it.
live, guys. Why can't they just be friends?
Why can't they be friends?
All right.
Why can't
Clay B
they?
says, Hangman Gambit question. Out of the three of you, who do you think would be more
Building
willing to
clocks.
commit murder in a similar situation to Danganronpa? Like, do you think you would be able to do it, or would you be the let's try to survive it
Oh, I'd
person?
be definitely let's kill everybody.
Yeah.
You're the murder person?
Oh, 100%.
I would be the puzzle solver. I would be the Chiaki. I would be the Kyoko.
There is no way to get out of there alive. So
Well, I mean, what do you mean? Plenty of people got out alive last round.
maybe I jumped the gun.
Yeah, I don't think I would murder. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would be scheming enough or hot-headed enough to murder somebody. Which house at the wrong time? Both houses. Shit. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Uh,
I think the question is, what is the motive that would motivate you to murder?
I think only if I was convinced that somebody else was going to murder anyway, and at that point...
like a self-defense-y
then I might
thing?
just tell everyone. I don't know.
You tell everyone that you're going to murder?
No, tell everyone that this person's going to murder to like try to stop them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would work out. And it's tricky. Okay, so we answered it. So both buildings' clocks have been changed and tampered with.
All right, cool.
I mean, like, because I'm always playing as the main character in this, I'm tempted to say, like, I'd be like the main character. I would
I know,
lead
right?
the investigation and be correct and
You'd
be
be
assisted by...
the gentle milquetoast person.
Exactly, or maybe I'd be more like Byakuya, with maybe less of an asshole.
I mean, maybe we die. Maybe Hajime doesn't make it out of this, and
Yeah.
it switches to...
They'd murder me real quick. I think I would be like the second round to go because I'm
maybe.
small and defenseless.
Yep. I'd kill you first.
Thanks. I'd die for you, Mike.
That's love. That's love, guys.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing
I try to let
accomplice
you get
murder
out
where
there.
like one of you sacrifices yourself?
Yeah.
And we'd be like, Mike wouldn't kill the person he loves, and it's like, oh shit.
But he would.
But he would.
But he would.
But
He
I would.
totally would though.
I would.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko? Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time. But what if all those clocks had been messed with? What? All the clocks?
All of the clocks.
All of the clocks.
So if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
All of the clocks.
All of the clocks.
So that's what it was for those Gundam's hamsters. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic.
Oh my god.
Now is not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off? 2 hours, my girl?
Yeah. She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much time was off after the killer messed with the clocks.
I forgot how I figured that out.
It's the rumbling sound, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's which was at 5:30, so
So
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
the next
yeah.
mystery. Let's do it. Ba, 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 ba.
Dun, dun, dun,
So,
dun.
do we have rumbling sound?
It's
Fuyuhiko.
Akane's account.
Akane's account? Okay.
Yeah. She's like, I heard a rumbling at 5:30 in the morning, and it woke
Gotcha.
me straight up out of bed.
Cool. If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
That's not.
The problem is,
Oh, yeah.
what time would 7:30 a.m. be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow it down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. Akane did.
Yeah. Hey,
Bam.
but somebody did. It's your favorite gremlin friend, Akane. She's got your back.
Oh no.
You sound like your mom.
I did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't that the rumbling noise?
Rumbling? I thought it was an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well, that sound everyone heard, I did not hear it at all.
Huh? Oh, because she was in the nice room, so is it going to reveal... And Nagito didn't hear it either, so is this going to confirm that the nice room people wouldn't have heard it?
Okay. You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about you
Wait a minute.
and that you were
What?
sleeping.
I think this... Yeah, it's definitely Gundam. Because what we're going to confirm is that the nice
Gundam
rooms
has
are
an alibi,
insulated,
right?
which means Gundam wouldn't have been woken up by the alarm because neither Nagito was woken up by the alarm. But Gundam was woken up by the alarm and heard the sound, so he was clearly out of his room at the time.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So Gundam's toast.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pains.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise. What was it? If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard the sound probably around 5:30 in the morning. Huh? You can tell? I instantly woke up and left my room. That's when I saw the clock in the lounge. Excellent work, Akane.
You killed Gundham.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
was you.
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30. It's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me.
2.
Got it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Whoa! 2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows, and there weren't any other Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious, so they could lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
That's right. Because
Yeah.
then
Mess-
he'd be like, I have to go to Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you mess with the clocks and use a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, yeah? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing? If they were trying to lure out Nekomaru, then that specific thing is Monokuma Tai Chi.
Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle,
Wiggle.
I was
wiggle.
like, a hamster?
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Oh, Gundam.
How did they use it?
Oh, Gundam.
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at that precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
It was actually 7:30,
Yeah.
7:25. If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Those tiny doors.
And if
Those
that
itty
time
bitty
was
little
also-
tiny doors.
little hobbit doors.
That's not right.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Oh!
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Oh. Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Oh, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Yeah.
What was it? Tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Yeah, because that's a saying.
Yeah.
Wrong, too bad.
Maybe that's a weird Japanese translation
Yeah.
thing. Liar, I'm right.
That's not it, it's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery over there. Now that we've finally figured out... Hold on a second. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
So who was awake?
Yeah. Tay, decrease the number of suspects. Don't be a fucking liar. You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
How do you know?
Shut up, Nagito. Huh? What the hell do you mean? No, I mean what he says next.
No. You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that? The alarms.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what that is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at that time is the prime suspect.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room, but there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Oh, he's gonna think it's Nagito.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell. Well, when Nekomaru falls isn't when the murderer's like there.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? I mean, we have to pick Nagito, but...
We do?
Yeah, because technically Gundham was there, and they were saying like the person who never left their guest room. But, like, we're going to
It's Nagito because he couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Because of
Alright,
where his
yeah,
question...
wiggle,
Okay,
wiggle.
cool.
Right. So we're looping through, but we're going to get to Mike.
Yeah.
Smart, okay.
The one who wasn't there, it's you, right, Nagito?
That's right, Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundham, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something. If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
What? If I may be frank,
Your name's Nagito!
I'm just sowing confusion. My name's not Frank. Even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't. What do you mean?
I was in the final dead room.
It is merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He's all mad about
He
it.
couldn't?
Yeah. You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
Oh, because they were in the...
The fancy
yeah, the
rooms.
nice rooms.
It's obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I didn't hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me, too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all. Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know?
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Y'all got long hair.
And the hair blocked the sound. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common?
Fancy rooms, fancy rooms.
Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Are we gonna logic dive it? Oh no, it's a Hangman's Gambit. Beth knew she was reaching for the meth corner.
I was
questions right
reaching
as
for
it
the
said.
meth corner. I don't know if I have
what is
enough
it, fancy
questions.
room? Deluxe. Deluxe.
Yeah,
Deluxe
deluxe
rooms?
room.
Yeah, deluxe suite probably.
Oh, sweet.
All right, Nexilus, Mike, sent in
Nexilus.
a couple questions.
Oh.
We've already done the Airbender one, but here's another one.
Okay.
What's your favorite fairy tale?
Favorite fairy tale?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
What is your favorite fairy tale?
Wow.
You got the Sleeping Beauty as a fairy tale. You got your Aesop's Fables. Are Fables fairy tales?
I'm gonna say they count.
All right. It's Peter Pan. I forgot like every fairy tale.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna have to be the creepy ones.
You like creepy
yeah.
fairy tales? Like the ending of Little Mermaid when she stabs herself and dies? Or the ending of
That was
Snow
Little Mermaid
White?
2.
Where What? Wait, Mike, what's the plot of Little Mermaid 2?
Little Mermaid 2, because she marries Prince Eric and then she turns back into a mermaid.
Ariel does?
And then so what happens in 2 is Ariel finds a potion master in the ocean. Is like, yo, the potion master's like, I'm a potion master. I figured out how to make a human turn into a merman. And she's like, oh, sweet, I have this perfect guy for it. And then so she takes the potion up to
Eric.
Prince Eric, and
Okay.
she's like, "Hey, Prince Eric, I heard you like Jack Daniels and Coke." And he's like, "I do, my lady." And so she pours it
Prince
into.
Eric sounds like a frog
Yes, he's a
man.
frog man. And they had to recast his voice because they couldn't get the original voice actor.
Gotcha.
It was a huge deal. But anyway, so yeah, she spikes his drink with merman juice.
Okay.
And then
Ew.
he turns into a
Also-
merman. He freaks out and
I gotta do it, guys.
resents Ariel for it, and then Ariel was like, "No!" and then takes Poseidon's trident and then stabs herself with it.
Wow.
And then her dad's like, "Oh my god, my trident's like, oh my god!" And then all Ariel's sisters like, "Oh my god, no, this is such a bad thing." And then that's how the Little Mermaid 2 just credits roll.
Credits.
Ariel bleeds out in real time as the credits go by.
I missed the release of that.
Yeah,
Was it straight to DVD?
straight to VHS, but
Whoa.
that's why so many copies don't exist.
They got rid of it. They wiped their
Walt Disney
hands
himself.
of-
They resurrected Walt Disney. He came up, ate all the copies, and then
ate the
went
copies
back to
and went
sleep.
back. Yeah, went back.
I was
to
wondering
his,
why they
cryo
served
chamber.
merman juice at Disney World.
This is why. It's a little known fact, but
Gotcha.
it's fact.
I tried to delay solving the Hangman's Gambit for as long as I could so that you could finish that
There's
explanation.
more of the plot that I can get to, but that's for another day.
Yeah, we'll
Consult
have
the
more
wiki.
meth corners.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has several airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise is because our AC was so nice.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Haji. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Wow,
Get
rude.
fucked.
Get wrecked.
Hey, I'm surprised you could hear anything with your head so far up your ass.
Bitch. Got you.
All
we
I see
got
is
you.
brown.
Ooh, savage burn. You thought?
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Did you call him a thought?
I did.
I was like trying to like parcel that out, and I'm like, all right.
Hey, Mike, what do you think thought is?
Yeah, thought.
Thought? It's when you... Oh, light bulb. I just had a thought.
No.
No. THOT thought.
THOT. I just called Nagito a thought.
What does that mean?
By the end of this episode, Michael have figured out what a thought is.
Yeah,
that's
let's
your.
go. Let me
that's
think
your-
on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's your goal.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Well, wait, why? Well, the fact just now is a very important clue and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor? Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means.
That is also a thought,
Yeah.
but not the kind of thought I was talking about.
The killer is among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Oh, hey, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
dang.
Totally Gundam. Sorry, boy.
Oh boy.
I got
Oh,
Wiggle, wiggle.
we're right.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Why?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, man?
You're so fun to voice. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right? What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
I can't wait to see him break and turn into an actual person.
That'll be the twist
That's
as
the
it becomes
twist.
super normal.
Yeah.
Why were you able to hear it?
Like he's a basement dweller.
Hear what? I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Oh.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Oh, now that you mention it.
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at that time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam? You have some sort of explanation, right?
So maybe they weren't in it together. Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
It's Gundam.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading towards the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while, am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Oh, guys, I'm in mourning. I
Yeah.
liked Gundham.
Already.
I'm in thought.
You're in thought?
Yeah.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko is in the lounge. In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Nagi does critiquing Gundam's murder.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Precisely.
Oh, good guy Fuyuhiko.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Should have gone upstairs and just hung out.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
This raucous. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Is that what's screaming in your ears right now, dude? Is that who was screaming in your ears and caused you to murder?
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Why are you helping?
If Gundham tried to hide and those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
How is that ironic? Because he set the alarm?
Yeah, it's not proper irony. Technically, that's just a coincidence, but...
Gundham, please, can you at least say something?
Nope. Here we go. Music change. Oh, shit.
Answer me this. Including myself and my 4 dog divas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
There's only 3 of us here right now. Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right. I possess 10 ears.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's on his hand.
Yeah.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
I can hear.
Is that your argument? You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now? Do not panic.
Oh, God.
The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Gundam, are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually a horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So why don't we go ahead and just start voting? It's obvious that Gundham is the killer.
Stop calling me Gundham.
Gundham, you're the killer, Gundham.
Hold on a second.
You know, Haji, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know? Hey, what do you mean the class trial is just the opening act? Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. A butt farce. Just a boring farce.
Whoa.
So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Because that's how it happens. Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder, and that's saying something. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Huh? Well, let's just leave that fun for later and finish this opening act already.
No, what
Let's
is
just
it? I
kill
want to know what it
Gundham.
is.
Ah, you said opening act again.
Please, hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning. Since the beginning? Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off. Correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Broke the elevator
trapdoor.
afterwards.
Although also using the octagon, using the final dead room.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I see. The contact elevator was broken. As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
Which do they know? The only person they think did the final dead room was Nagito, right?
Yeah.
We know that somebody else did
We
it
know
too.
that somebody else did.
And
Okay.
it's Gundam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it is an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that? Oh, sorry, I was yawning.
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing.
So did he had to beat the dead room in that allotted time?
No, he did
beat
it before to get the wire.
Because
at
there was
that
like
point,
7 days of, or
yeah.
4 days of just digging around.
Once you beat it once, Nagito said you get the right to move between the houses as much as you want. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? Here, I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. He's
When
like
it's
thinking this,
birthed.
but he's still motioning as if he's saying it. Sometimes I forget to speak out loud.
My
Like
baby
when ordering at restaurants, I just sit there for hours.
My baby contradiction. He's so old now. He's 5 years old.
So what
Good
do we...
night button, I'm assuming.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Well, like, that's
No.
not true.
Yeah. As long as the elevator was broken, your assumption has collapsed.
Who says something we can grieve?
Yeah.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
That's true.
True.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at the time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible. Would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if it was a secret passageway, grab it.
that's it.
Damn
Oh,
it.
that
It's so
sucked.
fast.
That's so fast.
There's so much stuff in
Why
front
don't we
of it.
stop this already?
Okay.
All right, we got a
Contradiction is
plan.
something, yeah. I'm going to find out what that is. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll shoot through the contradiction. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. I'll focus next time. I got
miss
startled
Michiru.
because it was moving at such a weird angle.
And
Yeah,
it was
right?
like sideways.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yep. It's after that accomplished.
Right, it's right
Compass
after this.
and yes, grab
Garbage.
that secret
Gotcha.
passageway.
All right.
Shoot his pompadour.
He's got more of like a weird faux hawk kind of thing going.
Shoot his faux hawk to a mohawk.
That's great.
That
Beth.
elevator was the only means of travel.
Boop. Bitch, you wrong.
Bitch, you wrong. Nah, bitch.
Nah, bitch. Nah, you thought.
You a thought.
You a thought.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator. Such a method does not exist. Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Oh, you talking about me?
Yep. The Prince Asshole himself.
Prince Asshole.
Got it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Nagito,
King of
you
butts.
should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, get on our
Don't
level.
play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Hey, what's up?
Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez, once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, bloop. Surprise, surprise, I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected?
Plus,
Yeah, dumb shit.
Once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted. Oh man,
There he
Gundham.
is.
Last desperate attempt here.
Yep.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
What?
Was he?
There's no way they didn't know.
Yeah.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny. There's no way I can stop.
Slice him up, Jeff.
What did you say?
Slice him up.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I was just stealing lines from the Hulk.
I'm always angry.
Alrighty then.
So it's the wire, right? Because
you know how to play
I
this
think
part.
so. It doesn't exist.
Choppy,
Shit, that was a
choppy.
tough one. Oh, this is a tough one.
A spacious wormhole.
However, how frail I say, your decayed illusion shall
Oh, God.
feed you to the something of the universe.
Yeah, this is definitely the end.
His argument is exhausting. Just listening to him makes me tired. Oh, okay. Even if the turbo box does not exist, you could. Shit, this is hard.
Spacious
Wormhole.
wormhole.
However,
I could do the voice if it helps.
okay.
Your decayed illusion shall I feed to you, the protege of deception. What?
God damn it. I don't know. It's
Who
really hard
knows
to
what
read
that
because
says?
it's spitting.
Even if the turboloid box does exist, you could, through
Oh, I can
multiple
change the
plants,
direction.
provide a wormhole. However, we've read this 4 times now, and each time it becomes less and less
Yeah.
clear what it means.
Let's not read it.
Mike's like, I'm done.
I've got more cuts than I think I do, so I'm just gonna keep
Go for it.
Cut it up. Use that Pokemon cut.
being overly
Sand
conservative.
slash
I'm
use
worried about.
HM.
Yeah.
Use it. Hey, Mike, are you team cake or team pie? Cake or pie?
Yeah, I got
Cake or
it.
pie? Cake or
Cake.
pie? I'm cake too. High five.
Yeah.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the octagon.
No.
The limit of your own reason. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark.
You cur.
Some maelstrom of whatever.
Dwells in the light.
I'm guessing
doing
that was it.
Gundam
The
things.
killer went to the octagon, right? That's the case. I should have it too.
Jeff, are you cake or
He
pie?
that dwells within the. Oh, I am a pie.
Pie.
Pie all the way through.
I will say, hot blueberry pie with some vanilla ice cream on it. You cannot do better than that.
I would say apple pie, but yes.
I mean apple and pumpkin pie, but I don't
Allow me to cut through that scarf.
Wiggle, wiggle.
What cake?
But
It's
cake
high
though.
noon, bitch.
That's high.
The wire used to
high
string up
noon.
Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all items that weren't in the funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Good.
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Haji lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Oh, we get fucked.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
Just throws a knife.
Yeah, hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing up with all the clocks in the building, Gundham tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that
Oh,
point.
I can't even advance this. This just goes automatically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks to that, Nekomaru was able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the
Nekomaru
meetup point.
was not able to go.
So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower. Just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At the time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise, Gundham was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
On Gundham.
But hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, see, nobody interrupts me when I'm doing the case summary, Nagito.
Yeah.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? So
Not
stop
okay, but I can't
interrupting.
stop you.
Through this, Gundham successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the good night button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without
I'm
fighting
gonna have
him.
to spell out hamsters during the final dance
You
debate
are.
thing. Hold on. You, what did you just say? That... I didn't battle.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I cannot ignore those words.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand. You do not understand at all. You make me laugh. After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all.
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
A lot of
weird.
penis stuff.
Yeah.
What do you intend to do?
Finish?
It's obvious. I'm gonna destroy your illusionary assumptions. Oh,
Illusory?
illusory assumptions. Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Spell out hamsters.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not too easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru. It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations. That's wrong, Gundham. You're the one who's wrong. Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. As for the other, you must provide a great reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet. I guess you really don't want to admit it. And just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded.
Hamster!
Hamster time.
Hamster time!
Baby, baby,
Panic
baby.
talk.
Can you turn up the volume just slightly?
Yeah.
Thank you. Got the dance beat now.
Jeff, you got it? Do you need me to turn it up louder?
No, I got it.
You got it? Crushed as David prophesied.
We're nervous. We've got some friends coming over, and they're literally outside the door right now. But we want to finish this episode for you guys. Because happy Friday!
I think this is going to be when we come back.
Really?
No, not at all. It was a joke. Oh, well.
You messed up his beat.
I just wanted to freak everybody out.
You're a weakling for the Tanaka Empire, crushed as David prophesied. Amen. For
Alright,
the
this should be easy
Tanaka
now.
Empire.
I got this, guys.
Get it.
The person who just walked in the door is the one who cast us.
Oh, that's true.
that's true.
Ross is
What's up,
here.
Ross?
All right.
4 dark
shit.
divas.
Damn it.
Oh.
I did it wrong.
Dark, the 4
did it wrong.
divas.
The 4 divas.
Oh, no.
Guys, you know how I often mix up words when I'm playing this game?
Yeah,
thought that was me.
what was the other title of our last episode? It was like...
One in chance
The 1 in chance of
sixes.
6.
A 1 in chance 6
A 1 in
of
chance 6.
surviving. All right.
Okay.
The 4 dark.
The Dark
damn
4
it, I'm
divas.
so
Oh,
bad.
my-
I'm so bad at this.
Jeffrey!
4 dark...
I'm sorry.
Jeffrey!
What was that? The Dark 4...
The dark 4 divas.
The Dark
Next
4
he's gonna be
divas.
like divas 4 dark the.
Okay.
it'll be wrong.
Guys, this is my favorite character. He's going to die.
A.
Okay. The
B
4
Y
Dark
X.
Divas.
You were just stalling, Jeff.
Boom. This should prove it.
You really
finally.
didn't want it to happen.
I like that. It's true. I was trying to
First
protect
time.
his death. I also like to imagine that Hajime really was just like saying gibberish, trying to get it right, and then he's finally like, "This should prove it."
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Even if you don't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Is it a U though?
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you. Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course he did. That was the one thing that like
course.
turned us on to
Yeah.
this whole situation.
Yeah, of course. That'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Yeah, because he threw the hamster and hit
Yeah.
He threw it
God,
at the wall.
I knew it. This is what tipped me off, and I fucking
know.
knew it.
Yeah.
Emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy.
It's Sandy. She's the murderer.
Yeah, she's the killer.
She's the...
Hey,
Yeah.
can we just punish the hamsters? Like, that's
Yeah,
cruel.
just smush the hamsters.
Oh,
Gundam
God, are
didn't
they
do
gonna
it.
die too?
Yeah.
Fuck.
A hamster's death.
Press the button.
The noble...
He
the
won't
noble
let the
hamster-
hamsters die.
Oh, truly, this is the sky. Maybe Sonya will take care of them.
Either Sonya or
maybe.
I hope
Fuyuhiko.
so. Oh God.
Fuyuhiko gets him.
Or we all get one.
Haha, soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Oh boy.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Ooh, Akane's gonna punch you in the mouth,
I have
dude.
no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it. Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine. Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses.
Ooh.
You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Okay, buddy.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
But there's hamsters in it.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Well, there's like little baby hamsters.
Closing
All right.
arguments.
Oh, wait, we
Oh,
actually do have
man.
to form it?
Ah,
All right.
and this is the thing that takes forever.
Yeah. I mean,
Should we when we come back?
No.
guys, do you mind?
should we?
Peanut Gallery, do you mind?
Everyone's coming
Everyone's
over.
coming over. All right, we should...
We've got
Mark's different, and we got one go for it.
Can we save it? Can we save it, Jeff?
I'm gonna save it.
Okay, cool. I think we should do when we come back, because we got a
Oh,
bunch
no,
of
we
people
can't
can't
save
save it.
Guess
It's
I
been
gotta
a-
at least
we
go
gotta
through
do
this
it.
part.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so
What do we got here?
This is who set the Lange's alarm clock.
We don't have that picture, so keep
No.
going. Who was in the lounge since early morning?
Yeah,
Fuyuhiko
who
can't sleep. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Okay.
And then down here, what
What-
time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru?
We don't have it yet.
No.
Oh, look at him doing the
Oh.
Nazi symbol.
Oh God.
Okay.
Nekomaru's weakness is the goodnight button. We don't have that
Good
yet.
Mm-hmm.
button.
Wire up to Nekomaru's feet.
We've got that. Wait, what?
Yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense.
that's missing.
Oh, okay.
This is
It's
them
breaking
breaking.
the
yeah.
button. Perfect.
Cool.
Ding ding.
New stock.
Okay.
Stock couture.
Oh, little hamster
Look at
pushing
the
the
little
button.
hamster push the
Oh,
button. I think
so
we,
cute.
It's our alarm
Okay.
clock to the far right.
I think hamster goes
Oh.
right there.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, Nekomaru's weakness is choo choo.
Choo.
All right, so go to the. Okay.
Oh, look how wait! I'm sorry, we're in a rush, but look at how how evil and
I
cute this
know.
hamster
Is
is.
it going Super Saiyan?
It's like
so
they want him
good.
to die.
Yeah.
They want it. Wait, they want us to be okay with him dying.
Yeah. What was the fake weapon at the,
The
tower?
hammer.
We don't have
Not
Don't
that.
gonna
have
have
that.
that.
Who gathered in the lounge?
Those
These guys,
three.
right?
Yep. Perfect.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Why?
Make Nekomaru fall.
Fall.
The doorknob.
Don't have
we
it.
don't have that.
Uh,
Who heard the
Who heard
rumbling noise? Nope. All right.
Okay, so
So
it's the time.
It's the clock all the way. Yeah.
yeah. And then we should almost be done. So
Yeah.
One
we're
more
at least doing
round.
this pretty speedy.
We're
Guys.
nailing guys. Oh, we're so good at this game.
We're so good. We're
Under
so
pressure,
smart.
too.
We're so good.
Boom. All right, give us that
Why
new
can't
stock.
they draw how walking works?
He's a robot. That's
Oh,
how
God, yeah.
robots
That's
walk.
how robots walk.
moving forward.
This whole time. What do we have left?
The fake weapon.
It's the hammer. Where's the
We
hammer?
don't have it. We don't have it.
I don't have it.
Oh.
Weird. So I guess.
So that's the
That's the handle
the
breaking.
handle break.
Oh yeah.
Can pull that
Or
one.
Fall.
But why? Where the
Who
rumbling
heard?
noise? Nobody.
Oh,
Can
so
we-
it must be more in the beginning here.
Did we miss any?
Before
that
the
one? What's this
hamsters.
one?
Yeah. Oh, that was the fake weapon.
tower. Or the.
Let's do it before the hamsters, where you get creepy Gundam with.
True.
That's just a
Weird
shot.
walking
Never mind.
animation.
Okay, so that.
Oh. Who said the lounge's alarm clock?
No, it's not that,
that
one.
one, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool.
I guess
Last
last
stock.
stock.
Last
Got
stock. All right, we got one more.
it. Okay,
So there's a hammer, and then there's Akane.
Yeah, the hammer and Akane, I think, is the last
Yeah.
ones here. Oh, the hammer and us, actually.
It's us, yeah.
It's us?
Because Akane's already there.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
was she?
already.
Keep going, keep going, keep
Da,
going.
da, 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 da.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
Oh,
she
yeah,
is.
yeah.
there's this delirious from hunger.
All right.
Ding ding.
Here
Got
we go.
it.
Our sullen cheeks.
Yeah.
Act one.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
They trained their hamsters how to press buttons.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
This was a good puzzle.
Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours.
I wouldn't. It's not my most fun one.
What was your most fun one?
I don't know.
Honestly, I really like the first one in this game.
Also, I think your most fun puzzle is figuring out what thought means.
yes.
It's the guys. It's the like knots is a measurement of how fast you're going on the ocean. It's a thought is the measurement of how fast you're going in space.
So when I
Not
call
quite.
Nagito a
That's good.
thought, you're like, wow, you're really fast
That's
in
a
space.
really fast. Yeah, you're really fast in space.
You're a fast measurement.
Yep.
Additionally, in order
Nailed
to
it.
secure an alibi, the killer. I want to riff you guys, but we got to get through this. The killer went to Strawberry House Lounge. We got 2 guests in our home.
Somebody
watching us
comment
do
what
this.
thought means, please.
Yeah.
Also,
And
I love that Jeff always refers to Mike and my apartment as his home as well.
that's true. It's not really. I just.
We all live
It's an
together.
illusion.
Yeah.
That's
Set
how
the
YouTube works.
Wall's alarm clock to 5:30. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained those tools from the octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
Whoa.
What a weirdo.
Hot boy.
Say yes,
it's
sexy
hot boy.
Gundam. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to the Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Why does Nekomaru sleep under blankets?
Good question.
He's
I
cold.
mean, he feels pain, so maybe he also feels, like, coldness. There, Fuyuhiko, who was caught in the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 o'clock a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 o'clock a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Hello.
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try to go to Strawberry Tower.
And there he met his demise.
Electric
Yeah.
boogaloo.
But the killer was waiting for him there.
Aww.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the goodnight button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
He was out.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
I hate that they call it the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, that's so lame.
The building. Prepare
Gravity.
to use
elevator?
the elevator.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire and tied the tip of the wire into a loop and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Oh, it's so
Then
dark.
they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House.
It's like especially fucked because he didn't actually kill him. He just
No.
like rigged him to die.
Yeah. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from that wire.
Ugh.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. Oh god, they watched him too.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, because they had to drop that stuff.
Yeah.
And placed the hammer on the second floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door.
The hammer was a mistake.
Yeah. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall.
The hammer was like the one extra cupcake you didn't need to eat at the party.
This is the hat on the hat.
Uh-huh.
That's that slice of pizza that puts you over the edge.
Everybody likes hats.
With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
Oh,
But
Fuyu
something
baby.
unexpected happened. Fuyuhiku saw Nekomaru earlier and was still in the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Mm-hmm.
The
And then
lounge's
the boys.
wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30.
Look at all them
well, actually
skinny
7:30.
boys.
To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
Aww.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of the wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Doom. Oh, so doom.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on the impact, and
Ugh.
died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse.
Yeah, so fun.
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room because Fuyuhiko
Why
was
is
in the lounge.
Kazuichi smiling, by the way?
I don't know.
That's a
He's
weird
just,
face on
kind of intrigued by loud
Which is
noises.
very weird.
like, metal, yes.
That someone is Gundham Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
What a
Ah,
pretty boy.
Yeah, it looks so chill.
My
Chill though in
boy.
that shot.
right?
All right, should we should get. We should get. We
Yeah,
should.
I think punishment time is gonna have to wait.
Punishment time's gonna have
So we'll start off Monday with a dismal chapter.
Yeah, we will.
and a dismal death. Oh,
Yeah.
a happy death. Yay, fuck you.
Oh no!
No, Gundam though. No, but the baby hamster.
We'll see how he dies.
When we come back.